I'll say not better practice. Yesterday was okay, but really getting honed in like today's practice, like the tempo of the practice. A lot of the young guys playing well. Some of those mixing guys around. Backs ran well, caught the ball, threw pretty good. Young linemen are doing a really good job. Some of those guys, building that depth there has been real critical. Derek Kelly and some of those guys are really playing good up front. Mixed in, you don't have a problem. You can play a lot of guys up there right now, and hopefully it feels good. So defensively, it looked like it flew around. They said they felt like they had good practice. Kickers kicked the ball pretty well. So pretty good day. Questions?
As to your offensive line, I mean, how is Vaselli looking, and also have there been any other changes on the first team?
No, well, Everly should be back here today. What we found out, it wasn't concussions. It's more migraine related. So here in a day or two, they should have him regulated and get him back out there. But Vaselli, Vaselli was our last scrimmage. He was every snap of the ones. He played the whole series. He played the whole scrimmage last game with the ones. Vaselli's doing a heck of a job. That ball is rubbed off. This guy knows. You talk about intelligent, smart, makes calls, physical, holds a point, quick. This guy's going to be one heck of a football player now. Really good there. But he did the whole last scrimmage with the one, so we'll get Everly back, and Derek Kelly mixed in there, and some of those other guys. It's been good.
What's it relate to with Corey Martinez? I know we talked about different centers.
Just tweaked the knee.
Okay.
I'm going through. He was in shorts one day, and the diver went through him behind him, and clipped and lost his knee and twisted his knee, so it's swollen right now. But we're in great. We got more guys that snap the ball here right now than we've ever had. Guys that played. So, and Vaselli's really, I'm very happy with him. So, we put him in the whole scrimmage with the ones like I said last week, and it was. Mr. Beat did a nice job.
So you feel? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. If he was playing, yeah, but Everly should be back in a day or two. We should get that regulated with migraines. We were worried it was concussion related, but it really wasn't. Now we found out with all the exams it was migraine related, which he's had his whole life. So works out good. Get another guy.
At the beginning of fall camp, you said you wanted to see Josh Sweat take the next step. Have you seen that?
So far, he's played really well. I've been very pleased with his performance. Played well, rushed the passer well, played the run strong. Seems to be playing well. Hopefully carried to the field.
Is that pass rush as a whole, is that looking like something that you're happy with?
Yeah, the guys have done a nice job. I mean, you got DeMarcus, and Noddy inside pushing him on the edge. You got Pugh on the edge, Burns on the edge. Those guys are all doing a real nice job getting pressure inside tackles, Christmas, and some of those guys. And then you can, Matthew and Derwin and all those guys when they bring their stuff.
How's Matthew Thomas looked overall?
Really well. Flashed at me. I mean, when he takes off, man, he can move. And what I like, he's triggering downhill, reading, making good discipline reads inside while playing, and all of a sudden he'll go make that play that other guys don't. Run guys down in space and track, and really good cover skills, athletic. I mean, he's playing good football right now.
Compared to when he first got here, how would you describe the changes you've seen in him in terms of just the way he reads the game, athleticism?
Well, he never played off the ball behind the ball much as a backer. He did a little, but he was mainly an end guy that came off the edge, and he can do that too now. He can really come off the edge of that stuff too. So he's very versatile. But learning to play line, when you play behind the ball, I say off, behind the line of scrimmage, that's a whole different animal. It's easier to go from there to the edge than to back. But he's intelligent. That's the thing about him. He's a smart guy.
When you get a player like that with that kind of talent back in the fold, is it almost like getting a new recruiter?
It is. It really is. And it's great to see him have success. And he's in a great place mentally, psychologically, and like where he's at. So hopefully he'll play well. I don't mean to put pressure, but I've been very pleased with this performance.
You have to, not just him, but there's a lot of guys in this defense that seem like they really want to show what they can do. And a high-profile game on a Monday night, do you worry about them?
Well, you always do that. You got to remember this. The game's bigger than all. You got to play the game. Like a quarterback saying, I'm gonna go out and have a, you had a bad, say he had a bad game last game. I'm gonna go out and play a great game, and I'm gonna throw it. No, this game's been around longer than me, you, and everybody watching it. You got to play the game. You got to make decisions appropriately and make the proper reads, and whether it's playing linebacker, whether it's playing safety, whether it's playing corner, whether it's it's like a corner saying, I'm gonna go get 3 picks. Well, if they don't throw balls at you, or they don't give you a chance, or you gamble on stupid things, you can't say that. You got to play every game differently and play smart and play intelligently.
What have you seen from the interior defensive line?
Doing a great job. Noddy, Christmas, those guys inside. Fred Jones making Wally in there. Arthur done a good job when he's been in there. And those guys getting some bodies in there and doing a good job inside.
Has there been any update on Valoria's status?
No comment.
Are we good?
You mentioned it briefly yesterday, but having the NFLPA head in to talk to the players Friday, how did that go?
Really
how
good.
much of a benefit?
Really good. Very, very honest with him. That's the thing I want to get. All the speakers, we've had a tremendous line of speakers, and we always have some been here. We've always had, from 8 to 12, 14 guys come in every year at camp, talk about domestic violence, talk about this, talk about that. We had Ray Rice, you had Jason Williams, you had guys who made, huge mistakes and cost mistakes. Darryl Strawberry. I mean, the NFLPA, I mean, you've had just an unbelievable amount of guys in different situations. Had that lady come here, did a great job about domestic violence. 2 or 3 of those ladies have come in and been different situations. I mean, it's been really good, very eye-opening for these guys. And the NFLPA guys are honest. I mean, it's a business, guys. You're going up there to try to take a grown man's job. And those people, you know, they ain't giving it up. And you don't perform up there, you don't do things right, guys, in a weird way, you're a piece of furniture. I hate to say that. They don't care. You got money invested in, go get another one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you got to perform, and you got to do things right, make good decisions, and the other thing, you're going to get banged up, you're going to get bruised up, so make sure you get your education, have a future after ball, and be ready to go. It was very eye-opening.
Considering that usually the union doesn't get them until the All-Star game or the combine for the first time, you think this is a benefit, getting them during the summer because of agents and financial advisors and kind of
It does, but at the end of the day, people still going to listen to the business too. I mean, Ray Rice tells them the same thing. Jason Williams tells them the same thing. All the pro guys we come in that are, we've had Ronnie Lott. We've had, I mean, you go down the list of guys we've had here speaking in the past. I mean, guys that, I mean, as good as there ever was, and they tell them the same thing. But and guys still, you're going to listen to part of it. You're not going to listen to part of it. I mean, certain group of the guys are going to get it. Certain group of the guys aren't going to get it. And you pray that they're all going to get it. I mean, and you keep pounding in their head, and you keep, but you know that's human nature. You know what I'm saying? And so the many times they can hear it, the more guys. One guy may like Daryl, one guy may like Ray, one guy may like the NFL Players Association, one guy may like Jason Williams, you know, whoever it may be. And well, if that happens, maybe you get to all of them. And then we keep saying it every day. It's no different. What's funny, they'll say, Coach, you say this. No, I ain't telling what to say. That's the truth. We ain't gonna lie to you.
How is Sean doing?
Good. I was out sprinting out, doing some nice things today, moving on the pocket, moving around. So happy. I had some soreness after a day to which we knew, and they had to come by, and he's starting to heal pretty good.
Is he more probable, doubtful?
I couldn't answer that. I wish I could.
Will tomorrow be like a Monday game week or?
Oh, no. Tomorrow will be like a Wednesday. We had 2 Tuesdays. We have 2 Wednesday practices and 2 Thursdays and 1 day off.
So today and yesterday were hard.
Yep. Next 4 because you can't go too easy. You know, you got to get that conditioning, that height. I mean, and we're in a good place right now. I like where we're at.
When are you guys gonna have the day off?
Day off?
Yeah, I thought you said.
It won't be.
Okay.
We had one off Sunday.
A lot of
This week's
us,
off Sunday.
a lot of us see on the internet. Travis had a lunch with a child from middle school. I don't know if you saw that. What were you
Sure did.
thinking about that?
You can affect people in a lot of ways.
Mhm.
That's the way you affect people. Make somebody's day by being yourself and going and spreading the word and understanding the impact you have as an athlete and a role model to the community and the people out there. And I was extremely proud of him. There was 4 guys, you know, other guys that went that day, but he was one of them, and you know, made some young man's day. That's why I say you can change somebody's life positively, negatively every day, making good choices. And I'm very proud of our guys. We do a lot of community service. Derek Cole's doing a great job with the program, getting guys out there and you know, mingling in the community. And I mean, our guys love doing it. I'm telling you guys get around our guys like that. I mean, they're awesome, those kids. And a lot of them were some of those tough guys, tough situations when they were growing up. And I'm just very proud of them and glad we're doing things in a positive way. It was great to see that.
Are we good?
We're good? Thank y'all.